This video is very interesting. You see, children are more intelligent and insightful than feminists are, more honest, and they are smarter than the people who believe that nature is the determinant in human behavior, as is displayed here.
It's Jeremy. Okay, why are women so much like women? I don't know. Maybe it's in their nature.
They don't know. Maybe it's their nature. I don't know. Well, I'll tell you. You see, women are fucking selfish. They'll say stupid shit like men think with their dick. You know, that's like a serial killer, kills everybody, you know, rapes everybody, blows things up, fucking just drugs everybody, then says, well, men think with their dick. It's like, let me get this straight here. Men are in touch with their nature, which is natural, which is what God intended. That's why the human body functions that way for reproductive reasons, and has a very logical, practical application, a natural application. But you have this artificial Babylonian mind state, which is materialistic, selfish, and cruel, because you want to break down the family that you are supposed to care about the most as the woman who carries the child in her body for months. And that is the best you can do? Well, men naturally are this way, you know? Yes, naturally men are far more inclined to be that way. But naturally women are not inclined to be materialistic. This is impressed upon them by evil people. So you can't compare what naturally, you know, someone is more likely to do, or what is pretty much healthy part of human nature, with something that destroys society. You know, hypergamy, you know, materialism, conformity. These are the things that are bringing down society, not men thinking with their dick. Oh my goodness. So it's very funny how you'll see women trying to make that argument, which is very weak. And it goes back to what the kid said. Why are women like women? And now the kid's like, I don't know. You know, maybe it's their nature. They don't know. They don't know, and they don't know. But what they do know, and notice they admitted when they don't know, but what they do know is there's something wrong with them. And they stick out more than men. It's not like, he wasn't like, why are adults like this? They said, why are women like women? And they're not the only kids in the world that think that way. Because our society has a strong sentiment of conformity to evil. Whenever you see people conforming to social norms that are set up by the most greedy people in history, mass murdering eugenicists and their social norms, and you see people conforming, people demanding that you conform, that is extremely evil. It's one thing to be evil yourself. It's another thing to demand that other people conform to evil and the agendas of big business, such as big pharma, the military-industrial complex, and other commonly understood as evil big business. I mean, it is so bad that I've met psychiatrists and people in mental health who believe in psychiatry, or at least they pretend that they do, but they admit flat out that big pharma is evil. You know, where's the hypocrisy in that, right? They admit that the people who supply them their drugs are evil, but they say, well, psychiatry is good. You know, it's like a drug dealer saying, well, you know, the people who sell, you know, bring in this drugs for me to sell, they're fucking evil, they're horrible, I wouldn't trust them with anything, but I'm the good guy. You know, for the same reason psychiatrists are wrong, the same reason that drug dealers are wrong. The difference is drug dealers are more of, you know, the low-level drug dealers are more of the victims of society, and they were kind of forced into that position. But, you know, I go over this thoroughly in my other videos. And they weren't completely forced, but they were, you know, they weren't given a lot of great options, and they chose a pretty bad option amongst a list of bad options. Anyway. Yeah, you know, I thought I had to speak on that. I'm trying not to make too many videos because I'm not going to upload any of these until Chique Day. But yeah, you know, it's just painful when I see that there's people who see it my way. And when you see the difference between the people who see it my way and the people who don't, it is just painfully obvious. I mean, see, all these angel-looking motherfuckers see it my way. All these people are either very good people, or they're the type of people that don't take any bullshit from people, who genuinely don't. Not the type of people who, are a pig or something, who fucking are control freaks and push people around. People who genuinely hate the real bullshit. Not people who are angry at the victims of the bullshit that they help to uphold. So when you see the difference here, it's like, wow, these control freak psychopaths that don't agree with me, oh my goodness, I must be wrong. And all these great people agree with me. It's like, wow, how could you not see my fucking point? And I'm gonna leave it there.